Don't go along with the crowd. Be able to critically think for yourself and make your own decisions. And you can have all the power in the world if you do that.
Powerful words from a Florida high school teacher who claims he was forced to take down a poster featuring an inspirational quote from the late Charlie Kirk. The poster had a picture of Charlie and read, "Never underestimate the power of your voice and the impact you can have on the world when you speak up for what you believe in." The teacher said his classroom is full of inspirational posters.
I decided to put that up in my classroom. I have a lot of inspirational posters in there, and my students know me for my inspirational posters. They're always commenting on them. I have like Rosa Parks and Ronald Reagan, Martin Luther King Jr.
It sounds like a wonderful classroom. But the Orange County School District explained the decision in a statement saying this, quote, "The district asked that the poster be removed to maintain classroom neutrality, consistent with our policy prohibiting political or partisan displays." John, if you were the judge on this,
oh, man.
How would you rule?
Well, I turned down Trump for an appointment on the bench already once. I don't want another one. No, but in seriousness, I think Governor DeSantis, right, this is Orange County, Florida, is already trying to figure out how to fire the principal of this school and this school district because, one, the policy itself seems wrong. Of course, teachers can't just post whatever they want to on the walls, but this kind of statement is not partisan or political. I mean, if you're going to take this down, you got to take down Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. They're all controversial political figures, too. It looks to me what's going on here is that this is a school district which has a facially neutral policy, but it's enforcing it to punish one side and favor another side, and that's unconstitutional, and that's illegal. And I think this teacher, he could sue the school district, he could sue the state. Florida should act quickly and get rid of this policy and get rid of these school board members if they can.
That's exactly right. It was interpreted and applied so poorly, especially in light of the apparently other presidents. The whole thing is just really a shame.
Well, and it shows the partisan politics of the people who made this decision, because as you just said, Emily, there's a law, and so they just took it upon themselves to interpret it in a way that fit their politics. But the names he called out, who are also on the wall, MLK, Rosa Parks, I mean, those people are not there because of necessarily the politics of the time for them. There were a lot of things at play, but they're there because of our historical connection to the change that they brought. That's Charlie Kirk by definition. No one has ever talked in this country about faith among young people the way that they are in this moment in history after the death and assassination, I should say, of that young man. He's changing what we're doing ahead. And MLK and Rosa Parks had their roles and their power moments in history, too. I think it's appropriate. They're all different. They're all in different lanes. The school did what it wants because they think it fits their politics. My question is, why do we need to know the school's politics?
Right.
Harris wins as the judge.
Yeah, nice. Case closed.
Bring on the views advocate, but it's not going to be close.
Well, I mean, initially I thought to myself, I've never really wanted to see politics in classrooms in any way. But then when I looked at the quote that he put up and hung that Charlie said, that I understood. And plus, Charlie is no longer with us, as are the other inspirational quotes in that room. So, but they're missing the moment. The district is missing the moment. Look at all of these new Turning Point chapters and look at what is happening across high school and college campuses across the country. He motivated, he inspired, and I would not have a problem with that. But I agree with you. I think that teacher's being targeted. And also, as you know, half the people in prison are there because of a nosy neighbor. So how did the district find out about the poster? Who complained? What teacher stopped in and was like, "Oh, hey, do you want to meet for lunch?" and saw that poster and was horrified and then narked on him and made it into the big deal, so the district has to calm down. That's the kind of environment I feel like that is so toxic.
Well, we're just learning about what's going on in the classrooms. The classrooms are not like when we grew up. They were a place for discussion and learning. Now it's kind of one way. These classrooms, they put the L in liberal, and anything else is called out. And I think I mentioned this once before. My son, first day of class, wore a MAGA hat into his university. And the professor said to him, "I want you to go outside the door, take the hat off your head, and come back in again." And he did because it was first day of school. He was humiliated, embarrassed, but that you can get away with that he did not go and talk to the school because he just felt like, that's the way it is.
That professor's
not
not
know
teaching.
that.
He's indoctrinating.
Wow.
He shouldn't be teaching.
Well, we're now talking about the indoctrination of all these young people. We see them on the streets, the Nepo babies, right? We see what's going on in New York City.
And if it happened in that one instance, the reason